Back to Metal Rules TV, where the underground meets the playground. Remember, like, a couple weeks ago? What are you, Brian? You're reversing the roles. Brian's the one that sleeps during clips.
Oh, yeah.
Remember a couple weeks ago we were talking about Gojira? Gojira.
Yeah.
I'm pronouncing it wrong again.
Gojira.
Well, apparently they're back in the news again, which means that we're going to get a lot of dislikes, even though I'm going to say nothing negative about them. So everybody's going to hate it anyways.
Really? People hated our Gojira video?
Yeah. I guess, I don't know, maybe Japanese people didn't like our pronunciation, or I couldn't figure out what it was. I think we said all positive things about them.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But here, hate on this again.
What's the
Gojira! They have a new DVD set called The Flesh Alive. It's coming out. And it actually chronicles the making of the Way of All Flesh album from 2008.
Okay.
I thought that was really strange because they have a new album out, but they're doing a DVD set on something that came out 4 years ago. So I wanted your opinion on that because I don't quite understand why you would do that.
So this new DVD, I guess it's kind of behind the scenes, like how they went in studio, wrote it,
yeah. It's the making of The Way of All Flesh, which came out in 2008. Even though they had an album out that came out recently, we're talking about 2 weeks ago.
That is kind of odd.
They're doing a story. They're doing a DVD set about a record that they made 4 years ago.
I wonder if
they
must have
trying to buy out a contract.
Yeah, there must have been something with, because if they were filming it for a DVD, they must have planned to release it. Most bands that do that release it both, or at least at the same time, or the option to have both at the same time. So I wonder if there's some kind of like contract dispute somewhere, like they got caught up and they couldn't release it until now.
Either that or they're striking while the iron's hot. They're kind of like buzzed now. They're like, hey, we got this stuff. This is already done. We can like kind of throw this out if you want. Maybe people will want it.
Maybe it was one of those things where that album did really well and the label was like, oh, can we put together a DVD or something?
I was so confused when I was reading the story because I'm reading. I'm like, wait a minute. That's not the name of the album. I'm looking back and it's like going back up the page. I'm like, wait, the album's called this, and why are you talking about this? And I'm like, this album's 2008. What is this?
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's my story. Anything on that?
They probably just procrastinated.
Yeah. For 4 years.
Yeah. That doesn't seem right.
While we finish up this other album, let's go back and do the remaking of this album that we did 4 years ago.
Yeah. Interesting.
I don't know. Strange story. That's why I brought it up.
Well done, sir.
The end.